Hello, friends, welcome. Friends, we all know that the telecom operators are struggling to retain customers and trying to extract as much ARPU as possible from their customers because the overall universe of customer is same and the operators are three or four, if you include BSNL, and all are dipping into the same universe of customers and trying to get as much value as possible. Now in this effort, Jio has recently launched a 100 rupees plan with a 90-day validity. Now I started investigating this because this looked to me a little interesting. So I went to Jio's website where they have all popular plans. So when I clicked on popular plans, I saw Jio Hotstar data pack for rupees 100 was listed as the topmost and in the overall popular plan. So you see that this gets listed as the first plan, which means that Jio is trying to market this plan to all their subscribers who wants to recharge. Otherwise, this should not have been listed at the first entry in the list of popular plans. So if you deep dive a little bit and you can go and see, the pack has a validity of 90 days. The total data is 5 GB. Total data at high speed also. High speed means that you get full speed till the time you are using 5 GB. And then when you go to the notes, you'll see that it gets you Hotstar subscription for mobile or TV for 90 days. And this is for data only. This is a data only pack. And customers on Jio monthly plan need to recharge their base plan within 48 hours of plan expiry to get their second and third Jio Hotstar benefit. So this is important. Look at this. The customer on Jio monthly plan need to recharge their base plan within 48 hours of plan expiry to get their second and third monthly Jio Hotstar benefit. Because sometimes what happens is the customer with the lowest plan will not recharge. And when they don't recharge, then, that customer becomes a dummy customer. It does not result in that kind of ARPU. And we have seen it in case of Vodafone Idea. A lot of their customers are dummy customers. And therefore, if you look at the overall, plans, you'll find that the minimum plan is 199, and if you take out GST, it comes out to be 184. But the ARPU for Vodafone Idea is much lower, which is around 155. Now, Jio also might have been in similar stage of affair because their prepaid subscribers may not be giving them the full ARPU for the complete usage of the data plan that is possible. They might not be recharging as much as they would at Jio would like. So this plan is an interesting plan. It is a latched on top of it to force the consumers to recharge. So I started comparing this with other plans and created a slide deck and which I wanted to take you through in this presentation. So the 100 rupees Jio plan, what is new? So let's understand this, what is new. So it offers 5 GB data plus 90-day validity with Disney plus Hotstar for mobile and TV subscription. But there are no voice and SMS because this is an add-on plan. This is a data plan. This is not a base plan. So this is a top-up plan and not a base plan. But it gives you a long validity of OTT and makes the plan look rich in value. So those subscribers who are at the lowest validity and they really don't want lowest base plan and they don't want that base plan to be recharged every now and then, so their overall outflow on a monthly basis is much below what the plan would have got Jio to extract if it was recharged on time. Looks to me this rupees 100 rupees plan for Jio will be able to serve that purpose and therefore nudge the customer to recharge on time. Otherwise, they will not get the validity because this validity of Hotstar is for 90 days. So if you don't recharge on time, then you lose the validity, right? So which is very, very important, right? But how practical it is in reality because it only offers 5 GB of data. So we have to look into that. So what the plan actually delivers, which we have already seen, but from the point of view of usage, 5 GB is going to deliver 3 hours of HD quality video and 7 hours of SD quality video. So not much. So if you give a plan for 90 days for 5 GB, and let's say if you are having a voice only plan of 448, and that is your base plan for, let's say, 84 days. On top of it, which you are just taking another data plan of 5 GB for 90 days validity with Jio Hotstar, you don't have much to watch for, because this 3 hours and 7 hours for 90 days is quite less. Because it in my view, it will be, if you are really a heavy user, you will be able to end up using this in just 1 week. So the OTT access lasts for 90 days, but data will run out in a week, which I told you. The user is nudged to top up repeatedly just to see what they already own. As I told you, because if you have a base plan, and if you do not recharge your base plan, and you are having this on top of the plan, the base plan, and it is clearly listed down that within 48 hours you have to recharge your base plan, otherwise you lose the benefits. So this kind of gives a lot of motivation for the users to, so it is nothing but to nudge the user to recharge their base plan. That is what I understand by having a strategy of ₹100 plan for Jio Hotstar with 5 GB data, which is very, very less, for 90 days. That is what I believe, because their voice plan is for 84 days or 448 rupees data. And sometimes people will not recharge them, because I actually keep one phone for my banking application, because every time you need a phone, a specific number for your banks, and those you don't use, right? You can keep it, just dormant and then recharge. So, but there are many users who are using that connection as their base plan, and they will not recharge, right? So for them, it makes a lot of sense to nudge them to recharge, right? So the plan is about perceived entitlement, not about real utility, right? So the Geo's behavior lock-in strategy. So leverage sunk cost fallacy. This is a marketing strategy. The reality, you will not get much, but this is marketing. This is more psychological. So what it is saying, I have already paid for Hotstar, better recharge for more data to fully utilize it. So it's like more of a psychological. So this is how marketing people play, right? So this is a marketing strategy. It creates a psychological loop. Small spend, OTT access, need more data, repeated top-ups. Locks the user into Jio OTT ecosystem without offering functional experience, because the data is so less, 5 GB. You can consume it in just 1 week, right? Or even in the weekend also you can consume. So what the rivals are doing means what Airtel and Vi is doing. So Airtel offers ₹100 5 GB for 30 days Hotstar, and for 195 15 GB for 90 days. So it's clearly, it is clear from Airtel point of view that 5 GB is not sufficient for 90 days. It is only sufficient for 30 days. And that's how Airtel has a ₹100 plan for 30 days, not for 90 days. And for 90 days, they are giving 15 GB. Vi also have similar plan for 5 GB for 30 days. So rivals, which is Airtel and Vi, treats 5 GB as suitable for 30 days, not for 90 days. So it clearly proves stretching this 90 days, 5 GB to 90 days, is not giving the user full functionality of data usage. So it is just like nudging them to recharge their base plan, and because they will have the full capability to use Hotstar for 90 days, so they will keep on recharging their data. Otherwise, that validity is going to get wasted. If this Hotstar that they're giving for 90 days, there is no point, because you lose that subscription anyway, the benefit of the subscription. So showing Jio's 3-month spin is misaligned from the point of view of what rivals are doing, right? So Disney Hotstar plan comparison. So Jio has got 7 Hotstar plan from ₹100 to 99, and others offer 2 to 3. Jio offers around 3-month OTT at ₹100 with minimal, usable data, which we already seen. So Jio's strategy is to stretch OTT perception while limiting actual usage, so that to rely on the others, that once they have seen some OTT, let's say some series that they have seen, and then their base plan has expired. So just in order to continue to watch that serial or IPL or whatever, they will recharge their base plan and also maybe a top of another data in order to watch videos. I think that is what is going on in the background with the marketing strategy as far as Jio is concerned. So what this comparison tells us, the operators agree that 5 GB 1 month baseline, not 3, which is clear, right? Jio spread this across 90 days, insufficient for real streaming because it is too less for 90 days. Plan is designed to hook up the users to drive data top up behavior. And competitors align better with real consumption pattern because that may have been the experience which Airtel and Vi might have seen. And Jio was also kind of in the same ballpark, and now they have stretched it to 90 days. So let's see what kind of results that they get. So what does Jio gain from this plan? Trigger, as we have already discussed, trigger frequent data top-ups due to psychological lock-in, improve subscriber stickiness to OTT bundling, and base plan recharge, continuous recharge of base plan. Otherwise, this plan is going to be of no value. Position Jio as a value leader with 90-day Hotstar at rupees 900, minimal data cost and monetization through repeated recharge. So the conclusion is that the Jio's Hotstar plan isn't about fulfilling need. It is about perception and control. Airtel Vi offer better aligned plans, but they don't put for OTT at low end because Airtel, they have got premium subscribers. Their ARPU is very, very high. So they don't have to play this game. Jio also have postpaid subscriber, Vi also has got postpaid subscriber, but Vi needs to, play the Jio game because their prepaid quality of their prepaid subscriber is pretty poor, which I have already explained in many of my videos. So Jio uses OTT bundling to nudge their user into an upsell loop, classical behavioral trap powered by content leverage and pricing philosophy. So this is pricing psychology. So this is actually about marketing tactics. This is not about what value that you're offering to the users, right? It is about nudging them to recharge their existing base plan. So this is what Jio wants to accomplish, to drive their dummy subscriber down and try to push people to recharge so that they can elevate their ARPU, prepaid ARPU, from a current level to a higher level by pushing recharge. Otherwise, what will happen? People will not recharge and therefore their ARPUs are going to remain subdued. So that's all, friends, in this video. I think I just wanted to talk about this because the article which I saw, which was written regarding this, does not talk about everything. It is quite misleading article. So if you look at this article, it doesn't really say many things which I spoke in this. So I thought it will add value to the users. And if users agree or disagree, they can let me know in my comment section. And many thanks for listening till the end. I'll come back with a new video on a new topic next time. Thank you very much.